Hi everyone, welcome to my Florida garden. I have some plant updates to share with you and a big reveal at the end of this video that yes, absolutely includes some adorableness. And if you're new here, my name is Susan and I've designed my entire backyard to be a garden that is designed specifically for butterflies. And the first plant update I want to share with y'all is my wetland pot of Florida native hibiscus. We have a nice variety of native hibiscus here in Florida, and they are all plants that love a wetland setting. So this pot that they're growing in does not have drain holes, and they just sit in water, and as you can see, they're quite happy about it. None of them are blooming yet, but I haven't shown this to you guys since I first planted it, and I wanted you to see how tall everybody is getting. I have 6 varieties of Florida native hibiscus. 4 of them are in this planter. 1 I got seeds for, I still have to plant. And the other one I have a seedling, but it's not quite big enough to go in this planter. But all of these plants are hosts to 4 different butterflies and 4 different moths. The butterflies are the gray hair streak, the painted lady, the common checkered skipper, and the tropical checkered skipper. And they also host some really cool moths, the IO moth, the pearly wood nymph, the yellow scallop moth, and this one has the best name, the delightful bird droppings moth. So we're just going to peek at these real quick and see how gloriously they're growing. And you guys, you know what's funny? I had signs in here labeling each of these, and they all, like the water, when it rained really hard, it was so mushy, they sank, like they're gone. There's only one left. I know this plant here is the hibiscus moschutos, which is the crimson-eyed rose mallow. It has really beautiful red veining in its leaves, and its stems have a definite red hue coming from them as well. And oh my gosh, it's just so pretty in here. And it's really flourishing. I mean, I think of all the ones in here, this is the one that's filling out. And you can see, you guys, look. There were munchers here and I missed them. And so I was searching the plant to see if I could find anybody, but I couldn't. Right beside it is the sleepy hibiscus. I've had this in my garden. Y'all have seen this before. And then I have the swamp hibiscus or pink swamp hibiscus. And let me tell you, these leaves feel so good to the touch. They are like velvet. Like, I would suggest getting one of these just so you can have that experience. It's pretty incredible. And then the little guy over here is the scarlet hibiscus, which you've seen in my garden before too. That's that one that got really tall and has those giant red flowers. And I brought out my little seedling. I have like 4 of these, you know, just in case. And this is the hibiscus militaris, or the halberd leaf hibiscus, which I think is an unusual name. We've got pink swamp and scarlet and crimson-eyed, and then halberd leaf. I wonder why. The other one that we have, I just have seeds for, is the pineland hibiscus, which I need to get those growing so we can get that wetland planter full of all of them. And I just love having them all there together. I love that they're thriving in my garden, and I can't wait till they start blooming. So we'll definitely be checking back that I wanted to share that update with you because it's been a minute since we've hung out with these guys. So it's currently raining right now, but it's that nice, you know, steady drizzle kind of rain, and there's no lightning, so I don't mind being out in it, but I don't want my camera out in it for too long. The next plant I want to update you on is right here, right behind me, and that is the climbing hemp vine. Now, this is the vine that I bought from the Paradise Found nursery, and they do ship, and you can order online from them. They have a lot of Florida natives. If you can't get to the nectary, that would be my next suggestion as a place to get some Florida native plants. So this hemp vine is taking off. It also likes a wetland setting, so I put it in the same type of pot that the rose mallows are in, and it started growing all through what it's around, which you'll see in just a second. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to move it. But then as I was looking at it, because it started blooming, I was like, no, it's kind of pretty there, all woven in with all the other things. So I'm just gonna leave it. So you can see the pot right there, and here is the vine. It's a real pretty vine, and it just has a very kind of small little bloom. And it's in here with a bunch of red tropical sage. And it's just slowly winding and weaving in and among it. There's some pink in here also, but most of this part of my garden, which is what's right in front of the tea bush, and it backs up, or it comes right out to my patio, and it's just all spreading through it. And I think it's beautiful there with the tropical sage. And the tropical sage is a sturdy plant, and it's one of those plants that's going to grow no matter what. Like, it's very determined. So it can easily hold up against a vine that also is very determined. They will actually probably be best friends. So the reason I wanted to add this to my garden is because, of course, it's a host plant to the little metal mark. So I hope I get caterpillars, and I hope I can support the little metal mark life cycle by adding that to my butterfly garden. Now I'm going to get in out of the rain because the big reveal is coming, and it's in the garden room. How fabulous is that? Oh wait, there's something else I want to show you while we're out here in the rain. Hang on. Just real quick, look at my beauty berry. I remember filming this and telling you earlier that it was putting on the berries and how spectacular it was going to be. Look at how spectacular. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at those lush. I mean, what even color is that? It's like, and they're shiny too. I mean, it's got everything. It's got shininess. It's got a purpley, a very, very bright, almost magenta purple, but more purple. I just love this. And this is a fabulous plant if you want to have a natural backyard garden where you are supporting wildlife, because the birds will love having these berries. Beauty berry, beautiful, beautiful Florida native plant. And I love mine. All right, now I'm gonna go in and get out of the rain and give you the big reveal. One of the things that I do in my butterfly garden is I take in butterfly eggs and tiny baby caterpillars, and I raise them inside in an enclosure so they can make it all the way to becoming a butterfly. Because a butterfly egg has a 5% chance of making it to becoming a butterfly, and so I just like to give them a little bit of help. So I raise a variety of species of butterflies, and I keep them in an enclosure that I lovingly refer to as the Lepidarium, which is also the name of the product when I bought it. But y'all have been in there a lot, and you know what it's like and how I use the floral tubes and everything. Well, oh my gosh, I figured out a way to redo the whole inside, the way I hang the floral tubes, and I absolutely love it. It's so much better, so much more functional, and I thought I had to share it with you guys because I know some of you guys raise caterpillars too. The only thing with this setup is your enclosure has to have a frame, like a PVC frame that the netting goes over. It can't just be one of those pop-up ones because you have to have the tubes to hang things on. So let's go see what I did. Okay, ta-da! So look at how open it is. There are no containers sitting in there. No glass bottles or little file mesh wire baskets holding floral tubes. All of the floral tubes are suspended around the sides of the enclosure. And let me tell you, this makes it so easy to release butterflies. So I can literally just reach in here and scoop up the butterflies and take them out. They're not going to get behind anything because there's nothing there. It's all free and open. So let me show you what I did. These are those wire pieces. They're bendable, so you can form them into different size ovals and shapes to protect plants from being eaten in your garden. And I have a whole pack of them, which these are in my Amazon storefront links. So in the description box, you can find my Amazon storefront, click on it, and you'll find these if you're interested in them. But they came in a pack. Let me show you what a whole panel looks like. They came in a pack, and it's hard to see. There we go. They're kind of a rectangle, and the wire is sturdy, but it's also bendy, and you can easily snip the wires to do whatever you want with it. So that's what I did. So starting here, this is where I have my wild lime, which is host plant to giant swallowtails, which there are some tiny babies, like this little one right here. I told you there'd be some adorableness. Look how cute. So I hung we'll just call this screen. The screen piece, the mesh, what do we want to refer to it? The rectangular screen. This one I hung over this is what I'm talking about. You got to have this with twisty ties over the frame. And it's just hanging there. And what I did was, well, first of all, I ran some dowels. And look, see, they like to pupate on there. But there's another dowel there. Then I kicked out or folded out the bottom, and I cut out little rectangles. See? And the floral tubes fit perfectly in them. Is that not fabulous? And so now, I mean, you can do any formation that you want. So now all my floral tubes, here's one I did long ways, and I folded up the whole bottom. All my floral tubes are hanging on the walls, which means the whole middle is open. There's so many things I love about this. I just don't even know where to begin, but let's start right here with this adorable zebra longwing caterpillar. So the neighbor behind us, we're having a big tree taken out, and most of the tree was over our yard. It was leaning our way, actually. So we're kind of glad they did. But it was also a huge tree that provide a lot of shade, but so far my garden is seeming to be fine without it. And so my husband and I were back there cleaning out prior to, and every passiflora incense we pulled out, I was checking for eggs and found tons of them, and I brought them all in. So I have a bunch of zebra longwing caterpillars in here, and they're suspended in the air. Floral tubes are fabulous because I have a great visual of them to see if they need water. And look at how much these guys are loving pupating on my little wire shelf. Look at that. So that's one of the other things I love. It gives them safe places to pupate, and also they are right up against the side, which is all the screening, so they can climb up and get up to the top if they want to go up there. Look at this. This is a spice bush swallowtail that just pupated. And it's fabulous. Like my giants, when they're ready, they're right up against the screen, so they don't have to climb down and climb through, any frass or anything that's down here like they would have in the old glass bottles I used to use. They are on the side. They get easy access to the side. They can climb up and pupate wherever their little hearts desire. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. They're also great for hanging pocket protectors on for the swallowtails that eclosed in not the best place or didn't get a firm attachment. And I can just clip them on and hang them on the wires. I love it. Look who's right here. Some little sulfur caterpillars that I brought in. And fold and just cut the things in, and there we go. There's a lower level here. Look who's here. I moved the polydamas back over here because they would be all about this kind of life because they like to fall, so they're on the bottom level. If they fall down, it's easy for them to get back up to their plant. And yes, I have babies. Look, do you see them? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at that adorableness. It's incredible. And so what's going to be wonderful is that I have this whole shelf here. Now, I only cut one hole in it, but, and I also have a whole nother one here that doesn't have any in it yet, but I can add them. Look at this right here. I wanted to take this part out, but no, we have a little somebody right here, a little zebra longwing that just had to be at this spot. So we're going to wait. Do you see how it looks really dirty? That's on the back side of the enclosure. That's not the inside. I wipe the inside down regularly to keep it clean, just so you know. It's really hard to get to the back, so it just kind of is what it is. And look who's right back there, a little sleepy orange butterfly. Just staying in the corner quietly. It's not going to get released till the rain stops. Okay, so while we're here, let me just show you. I usually leave 3 rows just for sturdiness, and then I'll cut out a 2x3 square. So let me cut out, I usually try and go 2 back too. So let me cut out this little square just so you can see how easy it is. I just use these are little garden pruners, and I just snip each one. It's easier to snip before you put it in, so, do that first. See? And now there's an opening. Floral tube fits in. Isn't that nice? So I could just fill this with pipe vine for the polydamas swallowtails when they get bigger, and then they can just spread out and munch away. And then another cool one I did is a double decker right over here. I did let's move these leaves out of the way. Look! There's my eastern tiger swallowtail. You see him? Oh my gosh, I love him. Hello. Don't mind us. We're just looking at the configuration of your home. You just go back to being adorable. So I did one. Gosh, it's hard to get in here and see. He's kind of like right there. I'm trying not to disturb him. I did one fold out, and then it's like a stair step down, and then another one. So it's got two levels. This floral tube that has wild lime cuttings in it for him, and there's another one in here somewhere. They're like right by each other. One's up and one's down. And then over here look at these guys. The eastern black swallowtails on their rue, and there's some up and some down. And these ones I attached with zip ties, which is a lot easier than the twisty ties, but I just wanted to show you that option. Oh, there's another one right there. He hasn't molted yet. Oh my gosh, I love them. So caterpillar raisers, let me know what you think. Are you going to try this? What all? The floral tubes, the rectangular screen pieces are all in my Amazon storefront. Even these little clipper things, but you can use anything. I wouldn't use regular scissors, but like heavy duty scissors. It's very easy to cut. Now, these pieces down here, what I did, let me go the other side because I don't want to disturb little sleepy orange. What I did was I cut two over so that those two can tuck behind the plastic pipe and then it could fold down. So it kind of snugs it in there and holds it in. And yeah, that's how I did that. And so I can put whatever I want here. I can put whatever I want anywhere in here. And there's caterpillars. There's also some Gulf fritillaries. Y'all, I've noticed I have not been seeing many Gulf fritillaries in my garden. And I don't know why, because y'all know I've got tons of their host plant. So I'm out looking, and every single one I find, I'm bringing in. There's one back there. And they're just going to grow up in here, and I'm going to get their population going again, which is super fun to do. So if you have a butterfly garden, you aren't raising some caterpillars, you might think about it, because I love it. You'll love it. Oh, look, there's my little sleepy orange starting to flutter about. You can't go outside yet, little one. You got to wait till the rain stops. Yep. Look how beautiful it is. Their host plant is the privet senna. Did I go over the host plants? Let's just do that real quick. Wild lime, eastern tiger swallowtail, rue, eastern black swallowtail, pipe vine. Where are they? Here they are. Polydamas swallowtails, but also pipe vine swallowtails, privet senna. This is for cloudless sulfurs, orange barred sulfurs, sleepy orange, which is the little one flying around down there. They're all on the privet senna. Beautiful, beautiful Florida native plant. It's like a small tree, really frilly, beautiful yellow flowers. I love them. I have a lot of them in my garden. And then, of course, we have passiflora incense. This is not a Florida native, but it is a hybrid of a Florida native, and it's a prolific grower. It will be everywhere. It's for butterfly gardens so that you will never run out of food. For zebra longwings or golf fritillaries, they both host on this plant. And then over here is the wild lime for the giant swallowtails. Is that not fabulous? I love, 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 love it so much. And I love that when the butterflies eclose, they're going to have lots of space to get around. And I love it. I so hope you enjoyed this video. And now it's time for me to do what do you call that when you plug your own channel? It's oh well, I think y'all know what I mean. But I'm going to plug my membership. I would love for you guys to join the Milkweed crew. The Milkweed crew is my channel membership for only $4.99 a month. You get access to over 300 videos. That's right. From the very beginning, that the general public does not get to see my very beginning, but you get to see me and this backyard from the very beginning and see how I transformed it over several years. But not only that, I also continue to post fresh content for members only. It's very laid back, nice and long and leisurely walks and chats through my garden. And you get cute little heart emojis beside your name, right? It's worth the $4.99 just for that. But there's more. But wait. You also get access to members only emojis that you can use to post in your comments. I think there's still probably more beyond that, but that's good. I mean, $4.99. You know you want to join the Milkweed crew or my channel membership. Oh, you also get better access to me. Like if you have a question that you want an answer to, you can ask me there and I can make a little video or answer you in a long comment, but you'll get your answer. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this video and tap the like button. And yes, there's some fun little music, but because of the rain and how it's been overcast for 2 days, I filmed my butterflies like while I'm filming, so there weren't a lot of butterflies to film. So there's few, and you'll just see some other pretty garden things. And I will see you in my next video, and hopefully I'll see you join the Milkweed crew. Bye everyone.